Hi guys, welcome back. I haven't played Vesteria in a while, but lots of you have been requesting me to make another video for it, so I will be doing my best to attempt another tier list. So this tier list is going to be a review on the PVE tier list that I made about a couple months ago by now, but there's been a lot of new things that have been added to the game, so I will try my best to help you with these. Alright. So, for a review of this, S tier means best of the best, like it's in its own class. There's nothing that can really compare to it. A tier means that they're really, really good. B tier means that they're good in usually like one thing. C tier means that they're just completely average class. D tier that means they're underperforming, and F tier means just don't ever use this class at all. And starting off with the Knight class. So for the Knight class, I'm gonna put them in B tier. Knights are very, very good at tanking, and if you have the right weapons, you can do a lot of damage with them, but the problem is that right now tanking contribution isn't that high, so in boss fights and stuff like that, you're not really going to get as much as people who do a lot of damage. I did mention you can do a lot of damage with a Knight, but with the investment that you can put into a Knight, you get a lot more damage returned with another class. So Knight has potential, yes. In PvP it's very good, but this is a PvE tier list, so I'm gonna put it in B. It's good at tanking, not much else. Songweaver. Okay. Songweaver right now is probably at a B. It's gonna be below Knight, because Songweavers are really good at one thing, and that's healing people, but right now there's not much healing needed in game, unless you're running boss rush, which is actually hard. Nothing else really requires you to need healing. So Songweavers are good because healing contribution on PvE bosses are really good, but right now they're not really needed, and there's not really a reason to go Songweaver over a different support class like Cleric or Bard, which can also actually do damage on top of being a supportive class. It's just not much need. Berserker. I'm gonna put Berserker in A tier. It's still a very good class, it's very top tier for just damage in general, especially with the new Stygian weapons. Stygian, how do you pronounce it? I don't really know. But with Stygian sword, you can do a lot of damage with Berserker, and Berserker by itself is already a really good class. In the last tier list, it was an S tier, but I will tell you and show you guys why only one class is really in the S tier, arguably two classes this season, I guess you could say. But Berserker, yeah, still really solid, really good. It has lifesteal, he can do a lot of damage, it's just good all around. Alright, Paladin. Now, I know that a lot of people believe that Paladin should be in B tier, but for me personally, with my experience in Paladin and PvE specifically, Paladin is good, but the damage it does, it's like super low depending on your investment compared to other classes. There's definitely builds you can go with Paladin to give you a lot of damage, but the problem is, again, it's the same with Knight, where if you just invest that much into any other class, you get a lot more damage return. But unlike Knight or Songweaver, it doesn't actually really have a niche it can go into. Its support is flimsy at best, like Prayer of Comfort won't be doing much, and other than that it doesn't really have anything. For AoE, just go Warlock instead, it's just not a real reason to use Paladin at the moment. Sorcerer. Sorcerer, I'm gonna put it above Berserker right now, because Sorcerer is like still the same. It does a lot of damage, it's very good. Berserker has gotten the new Stygian weapon, but Sorcerer, you can use all sorts of different staffs with it. I mean, I think the current meta is using Thundercall with it, and it's just doing so much. And the good thing about Sorcerer is that you can stay far away from your opponent, while Berserker you'll have to be close in. And not to mention its PvP capabilities. Sorcerer is still up there, not much has changed, it's just a good class. Warlock. I'm putting Warlock at the end of A tier. Warlock is a really good class. It has the second best survivability in the game. Well, third best after these two classes. It can do insane lifesteal similar to Berserker, and it has nice AoE. It's the best class for lures and such in the game. Its damage is really good as well, especially if you're using Chitin Scythe. If you want to know more about that, ask Just, not me. But it's really good for that. And there's not really a downside to using Warlock, it's just that it doesn't particularly do anything other than AoE particularly well. Like, everything is really good, yes, but at the same time it's not going to match like Berserker or Sorcerer in damage, but it will beat them in other areas in survivability. So especially for people who are new to the game, Warlock is probably the best class. Next is Hunter. So there's going to be varying levels to this. I'm definitely going to put Hunter in F tier. It's just not bulky enough. And it has double jumps, but other than that, its moves just aren't that great. I'm going to be taking Warrior, Hunter, and Mage as if they were level 60 and had Stygian weapons. So Hunter, all the base classes will be going in F tier because they are nothing compared to obviously any of the actual classes. But Hunter is definitely going in F, probably near the top of F because it has the Stygian weapons, the buffs and bonuses that they give to the class's base abilities for Hunter specifically are really good. Double jump giving extra damage, and Shampoo being able to heal you, execute reviving mana. You can basically just have Hunter by itself self-sufficient, and it's really good. I'm just gonna do all of the base classes now. So Warrior, I'm gonna put it above Hunter. Warrior has similar ideas to Hunter, but it's actually tanky and it's not really much downside to it. You can just sit there in their face and attack them. So Warrior by itself, if you ever want to go Warrior for some reason, then I guess, yeah. Mage, I'm gonna put Mage at the bottom of F tier. Mage is good, but it can't really excel in anything without its other, like, future classes. Because right now Mage by itself, even with the Stygian weapons, it's really good, but I don't think it can compare to Hunter or Warrior. You don't have the damage to make up for making up for its bad HP like Hunter does, and it doesn't have tankiness to make up for maybe its lesser damage like Warrior does. And its AoE is good and all, but it's not really needed as much or as impactful as damage or tankiness, so Mage will be going at the bottom of F tier. Trickster. This is from personal experience playing with Trickster. I'd probably put Trickster in high B tier. I wouldn't say it's on the same level as Warlock, but it's still doing really good damage. It has good AoE. It does everything well, but nothing particularly too well. You can do support now with Hello Chakram, but there's just not much you're gonna be doing around with a Trickster. I have a Trickster slot, and it's good and all, but I could be going another slot and be doing more damage or specify, but if you're new to the game, Trickster or Warlock is probably your best bet since they're good at everything. Next up is Ranger. I'm gonna put Ranger here, below Knight, above Songweaver. The thing with Ranger is that it has really good damage, but you're gonna be stuck in one place, so you're gonna be very vulnerable. Rangers also just have the lowest HP out of all the classes, so there's no real reason to go over something like Assassin, which can do comparable damage, but you're not stuck in place and you can actually move. Yeah, that's probably the main problem with Ranger. The different types of Rangers don't really matter anymore because Int Ranger sucks right now, Strength Ranger is okay, but after they removed the multi-shot thing, it's just not as good as it used to be. And Dex Ranger is predominantly the best one right now, but there's not much you can do since unfortunately the Rangers didn't get like a Stygian bow. It's very good, don't get me wrong, but if you can't move then you're just gonna die, so there's not much point. Cleric. I'm gonna put Cleric here behind Trickster, above Knight. Clerics are very good for having in dungeons, because they have their revive ability, which allows them just to resurrect one fallen teammate. And because of this, you just want them if your team isn't like really good. And clerics overall, they do decent damage, they have other healing abilities, and with the new Vesteria weapons they can do a lot of damage as well, and their AoE is good. But the thing is with cleric is that they're not excelling in it. They're nice to have, but if your team is actually competent and doesn't die, I would much rather have any of the classes above it. Yeah. Assassin, top of S tier. Top of A tier, sorry. Assassin right now, it used to be really bad, but Assassin has really gotten a lot of buffs recently with Stygian weapons and the Recluse Mask. The Recluse Mask allows it to have a barrage modifier without forcing it to have a bow. So now you can actually run 2 daggers like you're supposed to. And Assassins can also use the Stygian dagger to its best ability, because Assassins already use all the Hunter abilities. And since all the Stygian weapon is doing is boosting all those base Hunter abilities, Assassin just really likes it, because you're just getting dot on everything and it's really good. There's not much to say there. Assassin is just probably the top of its game right now. We'll see how long it takes till the devs nerf it. And of course, the only class in S tier, Bard. So right now Bard, it doesn't even use the Stygian weapons, which are broken by themselves. It uses the spear, the Moko spear. The rock throw ability is just super good for Bard. There's nothing that you can really do about it. It just does so much DPS, not to mention it gets new instruments in the tambourine, which allows it to have a drum that actually has good abilities that modifies its magic missile to do more damage. Not to mention it can also support your team. It's also Hunter class, so it can actually move a lot. So you have AoE as well if you want. You can do everything as a Bard. There's no reason why you wouldn't go Bard. There's nothing a Bard can't do. Every other class is just like a worse version of Bard. So until they nerf it or something, Bard is in S tier, since you can't do anything to compare to it. Assassin is close to it in damage, but the problem is that Bard can do everything else that Assassin can't, while can do everything that the Assassin can do. So there's no reason to pick Assassin over a good Bard. The rest of these classes have not been released yet, or I'm not allowed to tell you anything about them because of privacy reasons. So yeah. Alright, that's been the Vesteria tier list. Teirlist out.